Hello, hello. Thanks for tuning in. Yay, Toby's here
Hi,
with us. Hey, Toby, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah.
So it's 9 a.m. here in Melbourne. What time is it
Wow.
at your side?
It's 7 p.m.
Oh, cool. So you're in Canada, right?
Yes, I'm in Southern Ontario, Canada.
Cool.
Yeah.
So how's it going? How's everything?
Yeah, everything is good. it's still a little bit cold here. A little bit of flurries here and there, but we're good.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
So, for those who are just tuning in, today we'll be interviewing Toby. Toby is an amazing, talented, extremely talented student of mine from
Thank
SVG
you.
Superstar. So
Yeah.
she enrolled in SVG Superstar in January, if I'm not wrong.
I think it was December.
December.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
enrolled in December, but I really started in January.
All right, great.
Yeah.
So Toby's gonna talk about her experience in SVG Superstar. So, Toby, what was your so before I begin, SVG Superstar is my course where I teach how to create SVG designs, how to design SVG cut files, and create your own designs. So, Toby, what was your inspiration behind signing up for SVG Superstar?
Well, I'd been crafting for a while. I've been a crafter for a while. I can't remember how long now. And I got my first cricut in 2015. I got it 2015 December. It,
Wow,
it
that's
was,
awesome.
yeah, I think it was Cricut Explorer, I think, yeah. So I got it as a gift from my sister for Christmas because
Wow.
I'd been crafting, and then I started seeing a lot of people using Cricut. So I was like, oh my God, I really like this machine and blah blah blah.
Uh-huh.
So I got my Cricut 2015 December, and I got
Uh-huh.
right into it. I started using it. I taught myself everything. So, and I'd been seeing a lot of people, they would say, oh, they create their own SVGs. And so I thought, well, I need to start learning how to create my own SVG. Of course, you can do some stuff on Design Space, but you
Mm-hmm.
cannot do everything on Design Space. So I've kind of been looking out for areas or how I could start making my own SVGs.
Uh-huh.
I'd looked at Inkscape, and when I looked at it, I was like, wow, this is too much. So I got scared. So when I saw I think it was a sponsored ad on Instagram, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
wow, well, let me give this a try. So that was how I registered. So that was kind of my motivation. I'd already started. I was making paper flowers to 2016, and I was
Uh-huh.
making my own templates by hand, just by drawing, and then I would
Wow.
make PDFs. Yeah. So, and I thought, well, a lot of people have SVG templates on Etsy. Why can't I convert my own PDF templates to SVGs? So
Uh-huh.
those are some of my motivations, right? Yeah. So I'd kind of been wanting to learn how to make my own SVGs. So yeah.
Uh-huh. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a really beautiful story. So are these flowers at the back that we can see, are these designed by you?
Yes, yes, yes. Those are my flowers. So the one
Uh-huh.
on my left here,
Uh-huh.
that's been I've had that template for, I think I created that template 2017. So that's my Rhoda. And I
Uh-huh.
use it a lot. I use it a lot. You can make big sizes, small sizes. But this
Yeah.
one I just created last week. So with
Uh-huh.
all the skills that I learned from the SVG Superstar, I created
Mm-hmm.
this one. And I also created my hydrangeas too as well. You can see the hydrangeas over there. Yeah. So
Yeah,
those are some
super
of my
adorable.
templates. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So how long did it take you to complete the lessons and start designing your own SVGs after you
Oh,
enrolled?
well, after I enrolled, I think I like I said, I enrolled in December, but I didn't really get into it. I just looked at the first lesson, and then I just kind of forgot about it for about 2 weeks. And then in
Mm-hmm.
January, I got into it. January, I think I completed the entire course in January. Because,
Wow.
yes, I think I completed the entire course in January. Immediately I started learning, and I downloaded the Affinity Designs, although, you have to pay for Affinity. But I
Uh-huh.
downloaded Affinity Designs and I started using it. And immediately I started using it, I was amazed. I liked it. So I just
Yeah, it's
continued.
so
There was a
professional.
point in the course that I was waiting for you to upload the lessons. And then immediately immediately you upload the lesson, then I'll quickly go do it. And yeah. So yeah, it was I enjoyed it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, how long did it take you to,
I think it
uh,
took me, honestly, I think it took me maybe about 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Yeah.
wow, that is amazing. So in
Yeah.
2 to 3 weeks, you
Yeah.
had mastered the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah. Yeah.
course
Yeah.
and you
But
were,
I will tell you, you know what? I'll tell you, there are times that I would spend
uh-huh.
hours because I would open my Affinity Design and then I'll open the course. And then
Mm-hmm.
every single thing you do, I would do on my Affinity. If I did not get it, I'll keep rewinding. I'll rewind the course and go and do it again and try it until I got it. So,
Wow, that is good. That is really good. So,
yeah.
so, th- so this videos are available 24/7, so you can
Yes.
watch them
Yes.
as many times as you like,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
have lifetime access as well.
Yes. Yes. I know that. Sometimes I still go back sometimes to check a few things. Things
Uh-huh.
that I don't use too often. I still go back to check. Yeah. And which is good. That's the good part about the course, that you have it for life. You can go back and check. If there are things you need to learn again, you can go back. So I think I
Yeah.
like that about the SVG Superstar. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, can you tell us how you have an Etsy shop as well?
Yes. So I had an Etsy shop before taking the course,
Mm-hmm.
and I was selling pretty much my paper flowers, my paper flower templates, and then banners and cake toppers. But after I took the SVG Superstar course, I started creating SVGs for sale. So I had to open a new store
Mm-hmm.
on Etsy as well, where I now sell my SVG designs.
Uh-huh. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
So, uh, uh, I have also been mentoring Toby
Hmm.
for her shop. So, can you share your experience with that about that?
Yeah, so like I said, I already had a shop on Etsy, which is wonderfully made 1214. That's the name
Mm-hmm.
right now. And I was selling my paper flowers and the PDF templates, as well as cake toppers and banners. But as I took the SVG course, I started putting up some of my SVG on the same Etsy store. And so Jav was like, "Oh no, that's not the way to go. That your SVG store should be totally different from your product store." So that was how I separated my product store from the SVG store. So when I say product store, like the finished products, I
Mm-hmm.
separated them from the SVG store. And it's been amazing, amazing. I've seen so much difference, especially with the SVG, because the SVG was kind of lumped up with finished products, and customers were kind of confused. So
Mm-hmm.
when I moved my SVG to a different store, I started seeing a lot of crafters, a lot of designers, a lot of people that work with Cricut. They started buying stuff from my SVG store. So that's been so good, so amazing. Yeah.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
So, that's a really great progress
Yes,
from
yes, yes, I think so.
in just a couple of months. So you started in January, and it's April now, right?
Yes.
So that's like 2 months, 2.5 months.
Well, let's say I started the store in ending of February. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Great. So you also make some beautiful, beautiful shaker cake toppers. I love those. I
Yeah.
love those designs. So can you show us some of your shaker
Yeah.
cake
So
toppers?
my shaker cake topper story is that I'd been making cards. I've been making like greeting cards or cards for different occasions. And sometimes you make shaker cards. So I it came to me, I think this was 2017, that I could make shaker cake toppers. So I started designing it on my Cricut, but it was
Mm-hmm.
really difficult. It was really hard designing on my Cricut. I had so many obstacles and all that. I made a few. I think 2017 I made about four. And after that, I just gave up. I was like, this is too much. It's too frustrating. But when I took the SVG Superstar course and I could design my own, create my own design my own way, it totally blew away my shaker cake topper. So I have a few here that I'm going to show you. I don't know if you can see it properly. So this one is like a stroller theme,
Oh, this is so
um,
cute.
baby shower theme, and this was totally created by me
Uh-huh.
using the skills that I gained from the course. I have a few. Do you want me to show you more?
Yeah, we'll love to
Yeah.
see.
So this is the baby shower theme, and I have this small one. So I call this one the mini shakers. So these ones are smaller. You can use them
So
for,
cute.
yes. So this is a baby shower one as well. This one I think I just created about a week ago, and this is
Wow, this is amazing.
mini theme. Yeah. So that's it. And I have all the, not all, I have some of the SVGs for these on my SVG store. So this is a birthday theme as well, a birthday balloon as well. So yeah, so
Uh-huh.
those
These
are
are
my shake.
so
Yeah,
fun.
I have a lot. I have a lot that I've created, and all these that I'm showing you now, I created them after I took the SVG Superstar course. So this is kind of
Amazing.
like a 3D butterfly. I
Uh-huh.
see the
I
butterfly
love
is
it.
in vogue now. Yeah, so this is like a 3D butterfly kind of thing. This one is a number one.
Uh-huh.
It's a
Wow,
sweet.
that's pretty
Somebody asked
big.
me to create a cake topper sweet too. So
Mm-hmm.
what I created for that cake topper, I made this shaker topper as well, and maybe the last one for now. and this one, and this one
Wow,
is the
I love it.
birthday butterfly theme with the
Uh-huh.
rhinestones and sequin and all that. Yeah. So
So,
those
so
are
are
my
you, sorry.
yeah. So those are my shaker toppers. Yeah. I
Uh-huh.
have a lot more, but just a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you selling the physical file? I mean, are you selling the physical topper or are you selling the SVG cut file as well?
Yeah, I'm selling both. So it depends on who is looking at them. I've sold some for birthday parties, so those are finished products. But I
Uh-huh.
also have the SVGs for to create all of them on my SVG store. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
So someone's asking how much are they?
So is I'm not sure how much are the cake toppers or how much are the SVGs. So
Uh,
the cake toppers, they vary depending on the size. They
mm-hmm.
kind of vary. But the SVGs are anywhere from $7, I think, to about $10. Yeah. Also
Uh-huh.
depending on the size. Yeah. But if you go to my Etsy store, Wonderfully Made SVG, you'll see it there.
Uh-huh. Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. So, Toby, tell us, how does it feel to see your imagination come to life, to be able to create whatever you imagine?
Yeah, well, it's amazing, right? It's really amazing to see because honestly, um, I've been working with Cricut. I would say I'm a creative person, I would say, but
Uh-huh.
I didn't know I could go into this aspect of being creative, like creating SVGs and see it coming to life. So it's really amazing for me to see. Um, I've converted a lot of my PDF templates into SVGs. I've created
Mm-hmm.
new SVG paper flower templates. I've created cake toppers, butterflies, just within a space of between January and now. So it's really
Wow.
amazing to see what you can do and what you
Uh-huh.
can create just from what you learn from this course. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm sometimes I look at what I create. I'm like, wow, I'm impressed with myself.
Yes.
Although it might not be the best, right? But I'm kind of sometimes I wow myself with what comes out from.
No, these are
Yeah.
amazing. These are
Mm,
amazing things.
yeah.
I'm really inspired and impressed by your creativity. These,
Thank
I
you.
just love your cake toppers.
Yes. So, was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. So I love to teach. So I think that was one
Uh-huh.
of the reasons as well that I signed up for the SVG Superstar course, because I love to, since I started got my cricut, I like to teach people and show them. Even when they ask me, or even on the Facebook group, they ask me, "Oh, I try to crop and I don't know how to crop. I try to attach," and I like to impart knowledge. So 2019, I think, Michael started rolling out spaces in their classroom for
Uh-huh.
people to come teach. So I joined, I signed up and I joined, and I started teaching cricket classes at Michael's here in Ontario. And since then, I've been teaching people. So I've taught people like the Cricut 101. I've taught people, create your own party with your Cricut. I've taught people creating paper flowers with Cricut.
Wow, that is so awesome.
Yeah. So a couple of people making cakes, they started approaching me and asking me to teach them how to create the shaker cake toppers in particular. So I
Uh-huh.
said, okay, before we go to shaker cake toppers, because those are a little bit technical and they take a lot more time, let's start with cake toppers first.
Uh-huh.
So I was going to teach them on my class how to make cake toppers, um, just the regular cake toppers, layered cake toppers, cupcake toppers, as well as cupcake wrappers. So that was what we were going to start with. And then from there, we'll go on to making shaker cake toppers. Yeah. So right now, I'm creating videos for that class. And so with time, I'll let people know once my videos are ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let people know, and then you can sign up and then watch as you go. But I also have live classes now that we're all home. We cannot go out.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah.
that is awesome. So, can you tell us what's your inspiration behind designing these files? Where do you get the inspiration from? Because that
Well,
plays a very important role, right?
yeah. Well, I kind of get my inspiration from everywhere. I get my inspiration from everywhere. I like it's not that I'm not a party person, but I like people celebrating. I like celebrating life.
Yeah,
So I like people to celebrate birthdays. It doesn't have to be elaborate. I like people to celebrate birthdays, baby showers, a new baby, things
yeah,
like that. So that's why I get my inspiration from. I kind of look at it, okay, so if somebody is going to put a birthday together around now, so I think about a month ago, I created the 3D butterfly
uh-huh,
SVG, because I see that is very popular now. And of course, people say butterfly is synonymous with spring. And I like people are going to start celebrating birthdays in spring. So I made the butterfly SVG towards that. And so I kind of get my inspiration from things going on, things around, and all that. Yeah, yeah. Of course, and I would not take credit for everything. You kind of see other crafters work as well, and then you kind of get your inspiration from there. Yeah.
uh-huh. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
We get inspired by everything around us, from
Yeah.
the
Everything
nature, from
around
the
us. Yeah.
yeah, that is beautiful. And how do you get the time to design these files?
That's the thing. It depends. It's time consuming depending on what type of file you are creating. So most of the time, I do my designs in the evening. So in between, maybe when everybody is home or everybody comes back home, and in between that and dinner, I usually
Uh-huh.
design maybe like a couple, and then I'll save it up if I'm not done, and then continue in the night. But most of the time, I do my designs, maybe late evenings, and yeah, thereabouts. So
Uh-huh.
it's not as if, it's not as if there's a lot of time, but because I enjoy it now,
Yeah.
I find time for it. Yeah, I find
Yeah,
time for
because
it.
you love doing it,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
to squeeze it in. And how long does it take you to create the files?
It depends. Some of them I create them really quickly. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can show you, where is that? I have some, yeah. So I have this layered I have this layered cake toppers. So there are 4 layers. There are four
Oh, that's
layers.
nice.
Yeah. And I created number 1 to 5 and then number 6 to 10. And
Uh-huh.
I have the SVG on my store. And those ones they didn't take a lot because it was already something I did with the during the SVG Superstar. So this is the very first, if you remember this one. Can you
Yep, I
remember this one?
remember it.
So this was the
It's
very first one I created as part of the assignment
uh-huh.
for for the course I took with you. So because I had done that before, it didn't take me a long time. So I think for me to create the entire numbers 1 to 10, it took me like maybe like 30 to 45 minutes because I
Oh,
already knew what to do and already knew what
yeah.
techniques to use and affinity design and all that. So it didn't take me a lot. It was very
Yeah.
quick.
Wow, that is
Yeah, but
amazing.
there's some designs that I would design and then I'll look at it again. I'm like, no, this is not the best. I'll go back to it again, save it,
Mm-hmm.
and go back to it again. Yeah. So there's some like that, especially for my shaker cake toppers. It could take me like 3 hours trying to
Mm-hmm.
design and put it together and make sure I get all the layers. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
does take some time. Yeah.
All right, great.
Yeah.
So, you also mentioned that you are converting your current PDF templates to SVG files. So,
Yeah.
what is the process for that? How do you do that? How long does it take you?
Um, it doesn't take me a long time because I already have the PDF saved.
Mm-hmm.
But for my templates, I don't just have one template. Some templates can be for a paper flower, they can be 8 petals. Some can be 5 petals. So depending on number of petals. So I would say maybe between an hour to 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
It takes me to convert them from PDF to SVG. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So, I think that is pretty much it. Uh,
Mhm.
uh, I've reached the end of my
Of your
questions.
questions. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a really great experience talking to you, Toby. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for taking your time out and sharing your experience and sharing your journey in the SVG Superstar course. It was really amazing to hear everything.
Yeah.
Uh, if anybody has any questions, you guys can ask us here. If you have questions from
Mhm.
Toby, you can ask them here. She is
Yeah.
really talented. She can help you out.
Thank you so much. Yeah, if people are thinking about their questions, I can show them some other stuff that I made from what I learned from the class.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's my 3D butterfly. I have one that has 8 layers and another one that has 7 layers. So that's the
Hmm.
3D butterfly. I have a couple of designs as well. And all these I created after I took the course. I created
Wow,
this
I
after
love
the
this.
course.
So
Yeah,
beautiful.
that one is beautiful. Yeah. So also I created dragonflies as well. So I have this dragonfly. Yeah, and they're
That
layered.
is so cute.
Yeah. So those are the dragonflies. Yeah.
So the course, it has around 5 modules, but it's totally up to you how long you spend on the course.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so Toby finished the course in like 3 weeks, but uh, you have all the time. You can come back and watch the
Yeah.
videos as
Hmm.
much as you want. It's totally up to you. It's self-paced.
Yeah. Somebody is asking what program I used to design. I use Affinity Designs. So I use
Yep.
Affinity Designs. And when you take this course, when you take the SVG Superstar, she asked, thank you so much. Somebody says they love my design.
Yep.
Yeah, so Affinity Design, you have to pay. And Jav will tell you during the course that you can also use Inkspace. So she has lessons for Inkspace as well, if I'm right. She
Yep.
has lessons for Inkscape, right?
Yeah.
As
Inkscape.
well on the course. And I just decided to use Affinity because
Yeah.
I'd seen Inkscape before and it scared me. But when I saw Affinity Design, I was like, well, I can work with this one. So
Yep.
yeah. Yeah, and with the Affinity Design, I think you get it for life, right? Yeah, once you pay, you get it
Yep.
for life. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm, yeah.
Hmm. So if anybody has more questions.
More questions. Other stuff to show. Maybe cake toppers. Yeah. So all this I
Wow.
created from what I learned from the course.
Mm-hmm. This is
This is
beautiful.
my little pet one. I love this one. I love this one a lot.
Oh, this is
So I created a
adorable.
little baby dragon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's
So
so cute.
it is cute. Yeah. I created that one as well. And this one I created as well.
Wow, this is
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, this is Dr. Seuss. So I created this one as well. So everything that I've created recently was from what I learned from the course. I'm telling you, it was from what I learned from the course. I think I started the course in December. Sorry about
Uh-huh.
that. Because in December, somebody wanted me to do paper flowers for the
Uh-huh.
daughter's birthday, and she wanted frozen theme. And I created this. This was my very first paper flower. I created this
Wow,
affirmative
this is
design. So
so
this is
beautiful.
3D snowflakes. So I created
Wow.
this. I remember I created this December 27.
Uh-huh.
I was there all night trying.
And it
Yeah,
turned out
so
so
yeah, so I
amazing.
started
So
the
it
course
was
in December, yeah, and then
uh-huh.
continued and finished in January, yeah. So this is a big hit because
Yeah.
immediately I put it on my store, people started
Uh-huh.
purchasing the SVG. Yeah, so
Wow.
I have two of these designs, and I created this totally from what I learned from the course. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So
It this is
this a
amazing.
lot of people have used this for their frozen theme
Uh-huh.
birthday. Yeah.
Can I see the back? It
Yeah,
looks
so
so
that's the back.
beautiful.
That's the back of it.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's totally, it looks like it'll be a hit. It's so
Yeah.
unique and it's
People
so
like it a
beautiful.
lot. Yeah. People like it a
Uh-huh.
lot. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So I
Yeah.
think with that, we have reached the end of today's session. Thank you, everyone, for joining, for tuning in today. Thank you so much, Toby, for taking your
Thanks,
time
Bev, for
out.
having me. It's a pleasure. Thanks for everything that I learned from you.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm
Yeah.
so glad you were able to join us. I know you're super busy, but
Yes.
you
Yes.
thank you so much for taking your time out. I'm not gonna hold you here longer because
Okay.
so that you can go and design
Yeah.
some more beautiful SVG
Sure.
cut files.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So if you guys want to learn more about SVGs, you
Um,
can message me and
yeah.
stay tuned for more classes coming up. Yes, I do have payment plans, and the software that I use is Affinity Designer. So if you have any questions, just DM me, and let's all thank Toby for
Thank
joining
you
in
so much.
today.
Thanks
Thank you so
everyone for
much.
joining. Yeah.
All right, with that, we
Okay.
have reached the end,
Yeah.
and everyone can watch this on my stories for 24 hours. If you missed the previous part, just watch the video again, like once I end the live.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Thank you
Bye.
once again.
Thanks.
Have a nice evening. Have a beautiful good night.
You too. Have a good day.
Thank you. So,
Yeah. Bye.
all right. Bye bye. This was amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Bye bye.